Hello guys and welcome back to the channel. This is the part 2 of top 5 Isekai anime where an overpowered main character is transferred to a magic school. So make sure to watch this video from start to end, and also let us know your recommendations in the comments section down below. Regular high schooler Taichi Nishimura and his childhood friend, Rin Azuma, are on their way to school one ordinary morning. Suddenly, a glowing light envelopes them, transporting them to a fantasy world full of magical creatures. Upon their arrival, Taichi and Rin are threatened by a beast. They are promptly saved by a group of adventurers, who advise the pair that traveling unarmed and inexperienced makes them vulnerable to the recently increasing monster attacks. Taichi and Rin are directed to the guild, where they can determine their magical aptitude and register as adventurers. However, the test they take reveals an unprecedented result. Taichi and Rin possess extraordinary powers that far surpass the standard mage, instantly transforming them from typical high school students to the ultimate cheat magicians. Taichi and Rin learn to grasp the full extent of their powers and familiarize themselves with their new world. However, while the duo seeks to uncover the reason behind their transportation and a possible way back to their original world, unexpected trouble lurks in the shadows. Having died in a car accident, Tsubasa Kurata, an otaku from modern Japan, is reborn in the Fremavilla Kingdom, a medieval world where powerful mechs called silhouette knights are used to fight horrific demonic beasts. Born into a noble family under the name of Ernesti Echeverria and bestowed with prodigious magical abilities, he enrolls into Royal Lihala Academy. This school of magic trains young men and women on how to pilot the silhouette knights, prepping them to protect the kingdom from threats, both demonic and human. Ernesti teams up with the twins named Adaltrud and Arkid Alter with the goal to create his own silhouette knight one day, a feat unheard of for several centuries. The world as we know it is actually just half the story, as Takashi Nanase finds out abruptly one summer morning. On his way to kendo practice, Takashi comes across an unconscious girl in a uniform he doesn't recognize. Takashi does the decent thing and saves her, and in return the girl wakes up and accidentally turns him into a magic user. As Takashi finds out, there is the world he lives in and the world of magic users. Most magic users just want to peacefully coexist with non-magicians, but there are some with bigger ambitions. Mui Aiba is a magician enrolled in the Subaru Magic Academy, where magic users can learn to control and channel their powers and how to live in peace with regular humans. After his fateful encounter with Mui, Takashi and his newly magician friends Kurumi Isoshima and Kazumi Ida decide to enroll in the Magic Academy as well. All three friends have different reasons for fighting on, whether they're fighting to escape the past or catch up to the future. They wield different kinds of powers, which they must learn to harness in order to fight off the Ghost Trailers, a group of magicians who are willing to use violence to assert their superiority over humans. At birth, mages randomly acquire one of the 4 crests that represents the extent of their magical capability. Equipped with a crest specializing in creation, a man named Gaius reached the ceiling of his potential, becoming known as the world's strongest sage. Despite his overwhelming power, he is unsatisfied with his abilities and desires to possess the mark suitable for close combat. Knowing that a person's crest is unchangeable, Gaius decides to reincarnate far into the future, hoping to alter his fate. Thousands of years later, Gaius is reborn as Matthias Hildesheimer, successfully obtaining his long-coveted crest. However, he is surprised to learn that in these times, magic has vastly waned, and the techniques that were once widely used are now nothing more than just a speck of legend. Moreover, the crest that he painstakingly strived to attain is now considered the weakest, merely dubbed the crest of failure. Nevertheless, Matthias naturally exceeds all expectations. He enrolls into the royal capital's second academy, acing every trial that comes his way. But soon after, Matthias discovers the dark truth behind humanity's downfall into magical mediocrity, demons, and endeavors to remedy the consequence of his millennia-long absence once and for all. As the most powerful entity of all time, the demon Lord Varvatos thinks life is a big fat snore. When he takes matters into his own hands and decides to reincarnate, He calibrates his magical strength to be perfectly average. But there is no way he could have predicted that everyone in the modern world would be weak as hell, which means he is totally overpowered once again. Reborn under the name Ard, he has ladies fawning over him, the royal family begging him to become the next king, and an ex-minion insisting on killing him, but Ard has a one-track mind, and he won't stop at anything to achieve his ultimate goal. So this was the part 2 of Top 5 Isekai anime where an overpowered main character is transferred to a magic school. Make sure to hit that like button and also make sure to check out the part 1 of this video whose link is in the description. We'll see you in our next video with more amazing recommendations.